Teaching the come command to our dogs. Reason for teaching this? Maybe it's home time, or perhaps it might be for the safety of the dog because they're running towards a busy road. There are lots of things to keep in mind when teaching the come command. First of all, this is one command that I never fade the treats on, because it's the one command that might mean life or death for the dogs. Treat value is important. Find that one treat that absolutely sends your dog bonkers and keep it. Only ever use it for the recall command. Treat value is important because it's the difference between asking, say, a child to come for chocolate or to come for broccoli. It's also important to set your dogs up to succeed at this task. Anytime they fail, come will start to mean that they can go off and do their own thing. Dogs literally go deaf while sniffing. How this works is it's the same as when you're driving in your car and you become lost. You turn the radio down, yet the radio has nothing to do with your eyesight. What you're doing there is you're getting rid of one sense to focus on another. Avoid only calling your dogs back when it's home time, because now the come command means that the fun stops. Another important thing to do is when your dogs come to you, reward that. I see a lot of owners ask their dogs to sit first. Now you're rewarding the sit and you're missing the come. Avoid overusing the come command. Come for hug, come for dinner, come inside. I have 2 come commands. I use come for those 3 examples that I just gave. The other one is what I call my emergency. This one is beep, 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 which says you have to come back to me now. With the other one, Pip knows that she has an option. If she doesn't want to come for a hug, then she doesn't have to. But with her emergency recall, it means come back and come back now. Keep in mind your dog's brain mentality is roughly that of between a 1.5 and 2.5-year-old child. No one wants to come back to a grump. Happy, excited voices. You have to make yourself more important than everything that is happening around you. As your dog heads back towards you, start praising even though they're not there yet. It helps to encourage them to keep coming. It's important to do slow build-ups with this. First you start practicing at home, then you might move to a quiet oval where there's no one else there. Having your dog on a long line, making sure that they come back to you. Slowly building up to more and more distractions. You definitely cannot jump from the backyard to the beach and not do that build up in between. Don't forget to also reward when your dogs naturally come back on their own, even though you haven't asked for it. Bang some rewards down into them, let them go again. It's important to teach your dogs to come in close to you when they come back. This way it's easier to reach for their collar or their harness to place a lead back on. If we're asking for that come sit in front, we tend to start leaning and towering over the dogs and then grabbing and pulling on the equipment that's on them, and they do not like this. Teaching your dog to come in close by your side. Beep. Touch their collar. Yes, you can see Pip is not pulling away here. Here's some games that you can play with your dogs to help with their recall. This first one, throw a treat off to the side, say find it. Throw a treat off to the other side, say find it. Then throw a treat down in between your feet. This next one you can get the family involved with. It's called ping pong. This next one is a great game that you can play with the kids. Hide and seek. Make sure to start off with they're hiding in easy places though, and slowly build up on how hard it is. If you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.